Hey guys, today I am doing my TBR for the biannual Bibliothon. This readathon is going to be taking place from July 3rd through the 9th, and there's a bunch of different reading challenges. We're reading a bunch of great books, and I'm super excited for it. So now I'm going to tell you what books I'm going to be reading for it. The first challenge is to read the group book, and for this summer biannual Bibliothon, the group book is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I actually just bought this because Target is having a buy two get one free sale, and I just couldn't resist, so I went ahead and picked this up because otherwise it wouldn't have come in from the library, because everyone and their brother wants to read this book this summer. It's supposed to be really good and I'm pretty excited to read it. Challenge number 2 is a free choice book, and for that I chose to pick up Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Elir Sainz. I've been wanting to pick this one up for a while, and I figured what better time to pick it up than during a readathon. Challenge number 3 is to read one of the host's choice books, and I'm going with Emma's pick of More Happy Than Not. Alright, More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. As you can tell, I'm reading e-copy of this book, but it also just came in at the library, so I'll probably end up picking that one up since I can sometimes have a hard time reading books on my electronic devices, so I have 2 different ways I could read this book this week. Challenge number 4 is to read a book about your favorite mythical creature, and I wanted to read about mermaids, so I picked up The Mermaid's Child by Jo Baker. This is about a little girl who believes that her mom is a mermaid and goes on a journey to try to find her mom. I don't really know how big of a part mermaids play into it, but it is a fairly short read, and it came up when I searched mermaids on my library's website, so I'm just gonna go with it. For challenge number 5, which is read a book that you've been putting off picking up, I'm actually going to double this up with Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, because I have been wanting to read it for such a long time. I figured I would just double up those challenges. And challenge number 6 is to read a book by an author that you've never read before, and I'm also doubling this up with literally any of the books that I chose for my TBR, because I haven't read books by any of these authors yet, and that makes it even more exciting for me, trying new authors. I'm super excited. So yeah, that just works out so perfect. And finally, challenge number 7 is to read a book in a format that you don't usually pick, and for this I'm reading Identical by Ellen Hopkins. I've never really wanted to pick up an Ellen Hopkins book because, as many of you might know, she writes in verse. And that's just never been something that I have been interested in. So I thought a good way to do it would be to try to find one of her books where the plot sounded interesting to me, because then I would be more likely to pick it up. And this one has to do with identical twins. But as with all of Ellen Hopkins' books, it takes it into a really dark place. I read the tags that this book is listed under at my library, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty difficult book to read because of the content that it discusses. I don't want to give any spoilers just in case someone hasn't read this book and is interested in picking it up. I know I'm excited to read it, so there's that. And those are all the books that I am reading for the summer 2016 biannual Bibliothon. Let me know down below in the comments if you've read any of the books that I'm thinking about picking up and what you thought of them. Also, if you are taking part in this biannual Bibliothon, let me know what books you chose for the free choice books and all of the other challenges. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below to see more bookish videos. As always, I thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.